Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Most Unknown Podcast. Beautiful day in Washington, D.C., man. We got a lot to talk about. I got a lot of things on my mind. I'm sure y'all fellas do too. We can talk about some music shit. We can talk about some some sports topics. I don't answer them to you. There's some sports things.
Send me some.
I got
send
you
me
right
when you drive right here, nigga.
No,
nigga.
right here on my phone,
Stop
man.
that shit, bro.
Dog.
I'm gonna punch you in your ribs, Ab. Stop. Ab on some real shit. Stop.
We can talk about some fashion shit
Stop.
too.
Speaking of punching, next week is a big weekend.
Oh yeah, it's a big fight next week.
Yeah, for sure.
Please educate us, dog.
Fight of the decade next week.
Decade.
Yeah, it ain't really been one since this the biggest. This is bigger since Floyd and Pac, and honestly, this should be better because these two niggas somewhat in their prime still. You know what I'm saying? So it should be a good one. I don't really know who's gonna win. So whenever that's the case, I think it's gonna be a good fight.
They fighting on what? HBO pay-per-view?
Pay-per-view.
Showtime. Yeah, because they got the all access. But
yeah.
Shout out Tank and Ryan for really making like the super fight come back. Like since they little fight, everybody's been fighting somebody. Like you got the Canelo fighting the Charlo twin, which is insane as well, because that's for undisputed titles. For those that don't know, undisputed, it's only like 4 undisputed champions in the whole. Undisputed is when you have all the belts for that weight class. So Canelo and the Charlo twin, that's gonna be an undisputed joint. We'll figure out what happens with the boy Shakur, and hopefully him and Haney. Well, they just told Haney he got to fight him or vacate his belts. So
damn,
we'll see what happens there. So
I feel like boxing is a little bit difficult to explain to somebody who's not a boxing fan.
For sure.
All the belts and shit, it's like what? Why the fuck is not one belt per like class?
Why is not a WWF belt?
Why do I need 16 belts per class?
That's a problem a lot of people have too, because it allows
different
politics.
weight classes.
It allows politics. But Max said some real shit though. Like the beauty of boxing is like you don't have to, when you get to the actual event, you don't gotta explain shit. It could be a girl, it could be whatever. It could be you know what you watch it. It's a fight, my nigga, and you just watch it.
That's true.
Fight.
That's true.
And Max always say, like, look, I tell everybody right now, if we was in the neighborhood right now and it was a basketball game going on over here, it was a football game going on over here, it's a soccer game over here, they play baseball over there, and it's a fight on the corner. He said everybody's gonna be on the corner watching the fight, because you gotta see it. You can't like take your eyes off a fight.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Real shit.
I never really thought about it like that. But that's true, dog. I guess it's barbaric, man. You want to see what could happen, yo. Like how could this go? Yeah. Somebody could die in here. So I want to be witness to it. Yo. Yeah, but I guess it's barbarians for real, low key. Like you just want to see what the potential of this thing could be.
I like Bud at 9. Shout out to Bud.
9.
Yeah. I would have said Bud. I don't know.
I like Bud.
I can't call. I said Bud at first, but Spence.
I like Bud at 9.
Spence talking that shit, bro. He got me. I don't know. You see
Always
somebody convince you a little bit. Like I'm like, nah. Big Fish seem focused, bro.
I gotta pay closer attention, but I don't know what's going on for real.
Yeah,
you're not a sports guy, nigga.
I'm not a boxing nigga.
Yeah.
Boxing
these two niggas too. You have to. It's crazy that they so popular, but it's like you have to be a boxing fan to really like. Like it's not like I feel like Tank is part of the culture. So like, people will come out for like I could say Tank in a room full of bitches. And everybody knows who Tank is. Like it's not gonna be like if I say.
Why you think that is?
If I say Earl Spence, niggas gonna be like, who the fuck?
Why you think that is?
What?
Why is that?
Because Tank is part of the culture.
He's popular. He's a popular boxer.
Yeah. But he's also in the like. Don't get me wrong. Crawford and Spence ain't like they're not in the culture. But Tank is really like.
They not
like Tyson was.
Spence and Crawford not branded like Tank. Like Tank is popular. He be.
All right, so you know how we got all these we got multiple basketball players, right? Like we all got basketball across the, but it's only certain ones that you okay. Like Iverson was part of the culture
for sure.
Vic was part of the culture.
Yeah.
Even though you got mad black QBs, it's not like
KG was part of it.
Yeah. So you got certain people that I don't know who gatekeeps that.
Yeah,
but like,
word,
you know what I'm saying? But like it's like that with boxing. Like Tank is part of the culture or something. Like.
Yeah, he's the only one that you really see for real. He's the one that you see. Like the niggas who not into it for real, they still know who he is. Because of that.
Like it's popular. Like I just said, it's popular.
Yeah.
And he's in the news. Because like regardless of what Spence do, you never see Spence on the shade room or like you never see Bud on like
Spence keep a low profile to be a heavyweight undisputed heavyweight champion.
That shit
a lot of
shit means something.
Like Floyd, they show. You know what I'm saying? Spence keep his shit.
Would you say Floyd was a part of the culture?
Yeah, fuck.
Always. Like later in his career,
brought that shit back.
For sure.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
He brought that shit back.
I remember he was in like videos, like
yeah.
Even when he was younger, niggas used to. I mean, Wayne used to like throw it off the backboard, pretty boy Floyd, cracking on like you know what I'm saying. Like niggas was always like niggas use Mayweather references. Back then.
They used his references, but like even a nigga like Jordan, I wouldn't say he was a part of the culture.
What?
I'm saying like as far as like his relationships with the artists, like he wasn't in videos. He was like. Tank was in the mix. He's in the mix.
He's not Jordan in the culture though. Bro.
No, I'm saying he's in the culture because of the fashion wise and because of his influence and people reference him in music. But I'm talking about as far as like his relationship with the artist, his connection. Like Harden is in niggas' videos. He's in niggas' studio. Culture, sure. That's different. Mike wasn't fucking with niggas, bro. He said, I don't fuck with niggas, bro. He said it.
Yeah. But he was so big, like Mike. One of the things he was so posed. He was so big, like he
didn't have no choice.
He was a giant. He can't be in the light. When you're a giant, you can't be in the light. You be at the parties, like rappers came to his parties. Like,
Mike wasn't fucking with niggas.
Yeah, Mike gotta be in culture. Cause nigga doing shit with Spike Lee. The nigga like you can't like.
Mike was not fucking with niggas.
Mike did. Mike did.
Tyson was there.
I mean, Tyson's a hood nigga.
Yeah, we're not asking niggas too. You don't gotta be in the mix to be in because you can't
it's
like.
fucking different.
Be
Mike
in the
from
mix
the
like
suburbs of North Carolina. Tyson's he's a dirt nigga from Brooklyn.
Surely is. Surely is.
That nigga. That's different.
And we can stick to sports. We had the acquisition of your Commanders.
Yeah. Shout out Magic, dog. That's dope.
Salute the Magic and the team. What's the head?
Listen, I'm gonna say this right now, bro. If they please leave the fucking name alone, bro. Like, oh my.
Are they about to change it again,
bro? Please don't. Let's not go through this.
Damn, Washington Monuments.
I thought it was a joke at first.
Washington
but then they came out and said they might actually
Showtimes.
We could do a lot worse than the Commanders, bro.
Yeah.
Like a lot worse.
You can do better too.
It sound like cops.
They can do better too.
Listen, this is my thing. Winning cures all, right? And that's really
sure.
because honestly, like you're used to the name, so it's not going to sound weird. But let's pretend this name never existed. And yesterday, next year, they were like, we got a new name for the Washington squad. And they called them the Washington Packers. You'd be like, what the fuck is a Packer, my nigga? Like, that's the worst. But it works.
Even
like,
a Redskin, I would have been like, what?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
If I never heard that name before, and you told me.
Yeah. If our name was the Commanders before and we switched to a Redskin, you'd be like, bro, y'all on drugs? Yeah. Like, it just.
When you win.
It's winning.
Yeah.
It's tradition. Like, we win. Even this year, I'll never forget. Troy put that horrible song, the Commander song, the left hand up. That shit ass, right? So look, this is the funny part. When we was losing that, I hated that song. I said this is the worst song ever. When we went on that 4-game winning streak, and I remember we beat my bad. But when we beat Philly that Monday night, I remember Troy called me the first thing Troy said.
Every time you talk about my team,
because I be having to say.
Ass, bro. Like,
so when he called after the Monday night joint, Troy called me. First thing he said on the phone, he said, "Hey, left hand up," and I was like, "Hey, that's what kind of crank now." But like, that's winning. You know what I'm saying? Niggas fool. Wasn't niggas hashtags for that? Like niggas started saying like left hand up. Like that's what winning do, bro. Winning makes everything better, bro.
It changes everything.
We could be called the Washington left nutsacks. If we go into the NFC chip, nobody will give a fuck,
pray that
bro.
doesn't happen,
Nobody give a fuck. It's about winning.
They about changing the uniform. I seen Magic Johnson dancing to go and shit. Like,
yeah,
shout out to Magic.
No, just leave the unis is sweet. It's the command. Like, look, we could do a lot worse than the Commanders, bro. We could do a lot worse than the Commanders.
Shout out to Josh Hurt. I thought that Duke guy was gonna get it. He was black. He was from here.
Nah, that nigga was fucking Franklin Saint because they talking about he was about to buy the team cash. I'm like, I never heard of this nigga.
Yeah,
bro.
he was on some drug shit. I was liking it. I was like, oh,
some black dude.
Yeah, he was black. He was from Duke. He played with Grant Hill.
What?
I forgot his name. I forgot that brother's name. But
matter of fact, I did see that story.
He was by the Persian.
I did see that.
He got the Persian shit.
I said the FBI probably called this nigga phone right now. Like, sir, who are you, bro?
I said, dog, what type of drug shit he off?
So are you
my favorite thing for the conference though is I fuck with like Josh Harris had a moment where he like
shout out to Josh
he's
Harris.
trying to be PC, right? So he's walking off. He said thank you. He's like let's go, and then he walks off the podium. He gets like that. He's like let's fucking go, and I'm like that's what that's it. That's what I want to see.
You need that. You need a little bit of
get the fuck out of FedEx. Move, son. Move. Get out of FedEx. Y'all gotta lose, bro.
Yeah, we gotta move, bro. We gotta. Yo, they showed the clip.
They gotta move, bro.
Touchdown, his first carry. They showed a clip of that the other day, and the first thing that stuck out to me was I was like,
the high school field.
Look how fucking packed FedEx is. I forgot it got that rowdy in there. Like, the niggas was on top of each other in the stands. I said, bro, I almost forgot like that shit could look like that, bro.
You can't even go up top no more. They kind of like
because you can't set. They can't set. It's no state. It's no.
You can't. No, I don't think no stadiums could do that anymore.
Skins game look like it do with Jordan Kobe.
That's why they got
go to Commanders game. It'd be the opposing team and like it'd be seats. You could move up and I know niggas that used to buy nosebleed Commanders tickets and then move because it'd be so many seats available.
Wow.
Shit, I remember.
shit don't be-
What game I went to?
That's
It's
crazy,
like
dog.
2002.
Crazy.
It was against Tampa Bay. I was right by. What's his name? God bless his soul. The Redskin. The black man who did
Oh, yeah,
Redskin.
yeah,
I was right
Oh,
by
yeah,
him.
yeah,
I was like right there. Like
Yeah.
that shit was crazy.
I don't got my phone, bro. But if I look at this clip, because while he running, while Clinton bounces to the outside, he's running, and then they do like they like pan out at the fan. I'm like, dog, I can't remember. I forgot that FedEx could really. I forgot we had this type of like that we could get this pack, bro. Like niggas was on top of each other. Like literally, it felt like nigga. I'm like, bro, I ain't seen that. You watch a Skins game, watch any Skins highlight. Look at the crowd, bro. You gonna see mad seats available, mad like shit is a ghost town for real.
They gotta get out of
sometimes,
FedEx. Y'all gotta go to Virginia, bro. Y'all gotta get out of FedEx.
Virginia.
Y'all gotta make it. Y'all gotta make it like space. Like
We gonna be packed, though. What?
I seen Miami the soccer team who Messi played for.
Yeah.
They got fucking $60 million factory and shit. I said, nah, y'all gotta go crazy.
Oh no, the new stadium gonna be
Y'all gotta
ridiculous.
spend $1 billion on
What,
that
they
stadium.
started already?
Nah, we talking about
Nah.
we talking about that. We talking
just
about
in talks.
2030 maybe, but like you know what I'm saying. They got a couple years of FedEx left,
think-
more than a couple for real.
That shit.
Yeah, like, you think it's gonna be in VA?
That's gonna be in Virginia. The fuck you gonna move that?
Yeah, word.
You gonna put it back? You ain't gonna put that shit back in RFK?
Put that shit in Columbia.
They was talking about RFK, but it's the flow of traffic alone. will
That
fuck-
shit's gonna fuck up
Yeah,
everything.
it'll fuck up everything. It's
Like
not-
you in the middle of like I call that middle of DC. Like you right in the
Literally.
middle.
Boom.
You right in the middle, bro.
And what they want to do with that shit, they would have to tear down so much, like because they want to build like Jerry World type of like how you got like
Like
how you got stuff around the stadium that is themed with the skit. So you would have to tear down.
You gotta tear down a lot
half
of
that
shit.
neighborhood would have to go for real. So I don't even know how
sure.
they would do that. But it's a good start. It don't mean we going to win more than 7 games next year, but it's a good. I also didn't realize how bad
That's
Daniel
dope,
Snyder
bro.
was to some of these stories started coming out.
That
Like
nigga's
you know,
a
once they
demon.
leave, I didn't know he was
Is he
that
a
bad,
demon
bro.
though? He's a demon. Is he still here? Can he still walk around DC?
Nah, they might do something.
What
today.
he at? What's
funny
Dan
shit.
at?
Wait, what was
They
that? What was
Hey,
Dan
what's
doing?
that? Dan
They
move out
might
of
do something
DC.
today.
What was
bro.
Dan
And he own
doing?
like
huh?
Potomac Hospital. He own a lot of shit,
What was
dog.
Dan doing? yo?
What, just
Dan was wildin', bro.
Wildin', bro. And you heard
Finger
some
fucking
stories,
a little
but like you know how
Chili's.
people start talking shit like afterwards, like you get
He was going.
Hunting
He was on
butts.
Deshaun Watson vibes.
Jay Gruden came
Don't
out.
put my
and
man
said-
like that. Don't do this to
Jay
Deshaun,
Gruden
bro.
came out and said he
God,
used
bro.
to sign free agents and like with draft picks without watching tape. I knew about the Haskins. So like a couple shits I know about.
God bless.
I know we didn't
win.
win the draft. I know we didn't win the draft
bless
Haskins.
Haskins.
It was
he was-
Dan basically said we got to draft him. It was no ifs, ands, or buts. Made the draft Haskins.
Get Haskins.
Mike Shanahan didn't want RG3 at first. He wanted Tannehill, or he didn't want to give up the picks
wanted
needed to go
Tannehill?
get RG3. He which is why, and then he had questions about RG3, which is why he drafted Cousins late in that draft anyway. So he didn't want to give up the picks. He ended up being right in the long run. It's another terrible thing. He didn't know about Jay Gruden found out that Alex Smith was going to be their starting quarterback through Twitter. He didn't know that we
What?
He didn't
Yeah, that's
know.
wild,
Jay
bro.
Gruden didn't know that we
That's
reached out, that we
wild.
got him. Like when he traded, because he didn't want to trade Fuller away or the pick. He didn't know about. He found out on Twitter, and he said he reached back out to see like, yo, this is true, and it was like, yeah, like Alex Smith is.
Bro,
You know,
bad
didn't care,
franchise,
bro.
a bad franchise.
he never wanted Landon
never-
Collins.
he-
At the money we got him at, he didn't. It was some shit he did. So much shit he did that we didn't really like.
He was terrible. I didn't know how bad. Like it was real bad.
Shanahan didn't want McNabb.
Nah, he ain't want McNabb.
He didn't want
That's
McNabb.
understandable.
They didn't want Hainsworth apparently.
That's
When he-
understandable.
when he said- It was mad shit.
He
bro.
ain't wanted none of them free all them old players like Bruce Smith and them. They ain't want none of them.
Got rid of Schottenheimer when he actually.
Schottenheimer was the
We had lost like
low
6
key,
and we won like 9 straight after that. He got rid of him.
Schottenheimer was like one of the best Redskin coaches
No, for
ever.
sure. For
Like
sure.
he's one of the
For sure.
Like him when he did the San Diego when he was here, like he had this shit.
No, for
He
sure.
had this shit like on some phenomenal shit. God bless you, Shan.
Yeah,
Coach.
So it's a lot of there's a lot of things, but and it goes deeper. Than
I
that.
hope Magic brings in all black. You gotta make this black. You gotta make this black.
And you know what's crazy? We one of the most diverse. They was talking about that the other day. Like even now, it's standing. We one of the most diverse like franchises.
Front
as far as, like,
offices?
people front offices, part people we hire.
yeah.
It's a lot of mixed people, and we got our running back coach is a African
woman.
American female. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Just make it black. Just put that DC. Just make it black. You know? Just make it black.
but we in good
Magic.
space. I fuck with her. With her. He said he had to talk with Silva, and he was like, Silva had a conversation with him, like, yo, you want to get. He said Silva was basically checking with him to make sure he was gonna be able to balance all of it out. Like, and he was like, look, I'm not turning the back to the Sixers. Like, I still care about the Sixers, but he was like, this
I just don't like that goddamn nigga Jay Hart.
He said, I need this. He said, this is personal for me. Like, I grew up in Washington. Like, he said, I really, and he said he was willing to give up. He was going to give up, he was going to go back and not be a majority owner if it meant, like, if he had to choose between that and he was going to go back to not a majority owner to be able to buy
he's serious.
the Commanders. Yeah, it's his style. He's a Washingtonian. He
But wasn't fucking Snyder a Washingtonian?
Yeah,
Yeah, he from Potomac. Where he from Potomac?
Somewhere.
Yeah, he from
No,
Potomac.
listen, I never questioned Snyder's love. Did Snyder love the team? Absolutely. He's
loved the team too goddamn
That's
much.
why I fuck with him so like at some point I did because he's a real fan. Like when we, you know how fans be when you lose, like, you know, some owners you lose and they really only care about the bottom line. Like they like Snyder hurt just like we hurt when they lose. Like he just has no idea how to run a business, and you can't. This isn't Madden.
And he was attacked. He was attacked. Like Steiner was a tech nerd. Like he just I don't know how he.
He was running this shit like Madden, bro. Like, you know, like he was really running a real NFL franchise like Madden. You can't do that.
Fatty he's drafting his real
You
team.
can't do that.
You got bread, you can do whatever you want, bro.
I don't know how he purchased it because God bless his soul, what's his name? Cook, when he had it, like he took him out of DC, and everybody was like, "Why would you take the Redskins out of DC?" And that's when like it went downhill. To
What's
me,
the funny shit I heard? The Mars purchased the Giants for $85,000, bro.
that's wild.
Back when they bought it.
that's
That's how much they
wild.
bought the Giants for.
That's
The
wild.
NFL
and
football
the Bears
Giants?
was something. Whoever bought the Bears paid like $250 and like some other shit. It was like some, but mind you, this in the '60s. But
Still.
yeah, but it's
$250
kind of
is insane.
insane.
250 is insane. Yeah.
Because
The New York football Giants.
got bought for 85 grand. That's what got you the Giants. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, y'all. Shout out
Don't
to Magic.
Magic own the Dodgers too?
Part
He own the
majority.
Dodgers,
He's a
right?
part owner.
Part owner.
You gotta.
This nigga Harris owned the.
He owns a
The-
lot
the
of shit.
New Jersey
dog.
Devils, the
everything,
Sixers,
like all that
and-
shit. I'm surprised he ain't on the Eagles. I'm like, dog, he has it all. I'm like, yo,
Josh
Good
Harris,
ass
that's his name,
yeah,
right?
he's a hell of a
Yeah,
businessman.
hella businessman.
Sheesh.
Shout out to- I like that. You
We'll
know?
see.
Gotta look into these stories a little bit more.
I don't know Magic. The only thing about Magic, do he know football?
I hope you don't have no to make any
Don't make
decisions
this
about
the Lakers,
sports.
y'all. I don't do Magic. Only thing I want to do Magic. Do you know what you doing with this quarterback?
Magic don't got no say so with them niggas walking in that door. I guarantee you that. He not.
I hope not.
But real good GMs, they leave that to the coaches. Like that's who you the owners that get it. You think Robert Kraft be like on Belichick and them like,
no
yo,
way,
you
man.
need. They don't care. They
I
like.
know this Belichick last year with the Patriots. They tired of Belichick. It's over.
Yeah, Kraft and this guy.
Damn.
Crab won't.
You ain't
Crab
winning no more.
Y'all
won't.
got here,
Yeah.
Jeffrey Lurie. He
Jeffrey
don't, bro.
Lurie,
He don't be
No,
make-
Jeffrey kid, but like how he's
No,
the man.
but he lets them. He
Yeah.
lets.
He let everybody rock.
You let your people that know what they doing do
let
what they do.
everybody
You sign the checks and you allow the people to run the organization that you.
like
trust.
when he comes to the field, I'll be like, I like
What about Jerry?
Jerry is just,
He's a meddler.
maniac.
See,
He's
he
a
kind of
maniac.
cut from that Snyder cloth. He's a meddler.
Definitely
He
is.
just had better luck in doing so. But like,
No, Jerry, you know, I got.
and he's a better businessman. Like
Jerry knows talent. Like he knows
No, for sure.
coaching talent.
For sure. For
Steiner
sure.
never knew who was gonna be like the talent for like remember he had Steve Spurrier. Like he just kept
Nah, you
like
right.
fucking just destroying. He ain't breaking like he didn't bring like a real good talented
I'll
coach.
give you that.
Like
Yeah, Jerry
Jerry
alpha
knew
talent better.
Jerry knew.
Oh,
like,
for
who-
sure.
Yeah, Jerry knew what.
Jerry know what a football
Yeah, he
player.
knew.
Jerry know.
That Arkansas connect with him and damn, what's that? Shula, what's his name? Damn, I forgot his name.
I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, he
Like when he let Jimmy go, it was like this is it. The Cowboys is it. Y'all just destroyed. Then he bring in Bill Parcells, and it's like he know talent. Like niggas not gonna say no to Jerry. Like it's like Jerry like to me he's like a drug dealer. Like I got this for you. You come here. You know what I'm saying? So like
I should have kept Parcells though.
For sure.
I always say in the back of my head, if Bill Parcells would have stayed 2 more years, I think the Cowboys would have won a bowl eventually.
and you know you gotta look at the talent they had. They didn't have that.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's what I'm saying. It was
Yeah, yeah.
But half
And
them
then
niggas
that's-
was his players. Like he drafted DeMarcus, like all them niggas that was
I
frying
know
back
he
then.
drafted them.
All was Jerry was Parcells niggas that he bought. Like he found Romo. Like you know what I'm saying.
Romo.
All
He
that
did
was all
find
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did drive the Romo.
He was too old school, bro.
Yeah, he was too old school.
The
You can't
players
wear
ain't
the
know
fucking
how.
hat here.
The
Take
players
that
ain't
off.
know how to react to that, man.
But I don't know how he old school and LT did what the fuck he want. Like,
LT was wild.
He was wild and he was good.
Wild, and he was an all timer.
All timer, bro.
He told the didn't it it's that popular story that was out where he was like, LT used to fall asleep in defensive meetings, and he used to not say nothing. He would chew other players out, and they'd be like, well, LT falls asleep. He'd be like, dog, you're not LT. The fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you about to give me 20 sacks and say, like,
Crazy shit is the story LT told when he drove past the stadium. It was like, oh, it's a game today?
Yes, dog.
What the
Yes,
fuck?
dog.
This nigga said it's a game
Yes,
today
dog.
while his car's here.
Yes, dog.
This nigga pulled up to the joint.
Probably-
Phil Sells used to be like, yo, LC used to come to my house late at
probably
night.
had 3 sacks.
He used to come from, he used to come to my house late at night off his little parties and shit. I was like, dog, LT.
Yeah, he was wildin', bro.
You can't, those type of players, bro. We can't.
That's one of-
it's
you
gonna,
don't get
social media
them,
gonna
bro.
get your ass,
I watched
bro.
the NFL replay with them and the Broncos. Was it them and the Broncos in the Super Bowl that they won? The joint with Phil Simms won the MVP, and I watched it for him, right? Because I'm like, all right, let me see, because you see the clip, so I let me see you the
nigga's a
game,
dog, bro.
and instantly within the first like 20 minutes, I got it. Like he's not getting the sack. Like of course he's not getting like 10 sacks a game, but the nigga's affecting every single
Everything,
fucking play he's causing. I was like, nah, this is he really
Mayhem.
different,
Like
bro.
on defense,
Yeah, I say he's really different,
He had
bro.
impact. Like he ain't gotta bless you. He gonna
Every single play.
Every single play, they rolling shit to him I was like, yeah, he's a problem, bro. He's really a problem.
Disruptor, bro.
Yeah,
disruptor.
Aaron
That's
Donald.
what he was. That's what he was.
Yeah, nah, he's a disruptor for real. If we can shift gears for a
Left
second.
hand up though.
We can go to, there's a lot to talk about in music, I guess. Somebody that we all fuck with, right? That's been like a lot of slander with the Lil Baby's current music. They say he finished, he washed up. The
Who said that? Roy said that? I
The
said
internet.
No, the internet. Nah,
Oh, I was
they,
saying
they,
they're
they,
killing
been
him.
locked in on. They been
I was
killing
in
him
there.
2
recently,
weeks.
yeah.
I was in there.
You in there?
I'm in the group chat.
What started it though? Like what
I started it.
No, I'm
it's
saying-
Rory's fault. I started it at your house, bruh. I
Killing him,
started.
fam.
I'm mad that clip. You ain't post that clip. I started this, bruh.
Killing
I
him,
started that nigga, bruh. I say, yo, baby is not.
Why
who
the
y'all
internet
think
just
he
turn
is.
on him like that though, bro?
Dog,
Like,
he is
flip
not who
that
y'all
shit
think
quickly,
he
bro.
is, bro.
They flipped the switch on Lil Baby, bro.
I started it, bro.
crazy. I just
fucking
seen this
started
quick,
You
it.
did
bro.
say that though.
I started it like I said,
That's
yo,
crazy.
baby, not who he think he is, bro. He's not an impact player.
Cause you agree with the shit, the accent we was talking about where it's like
Me and Act did start.
I will-
Act started it.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
But I kind of like
been on his head top
Act
for a bit. But he literally said like, and I agree with Ack where he said, Baby dropped the ball 2 huge times.
Mm-hmm.
He said he had like basically paused the game by the throat twice, and like he dropped it when after
dropped
his
it, bro.
after he dropped. He had that drum where he had Yes Indeed and everything was blowing up, and then it was waiting on. Then he
Wait a
dropped,
minute.
Then he dropped. It was the Street Gossip or something. It was a bad album. Whatever he dropped, that was the letdown. And then after he dropped My Turn,
When did he
This
dropped
was-
Wait a Minute?
Huh?
He dropped that around that time? Because he dropped Wait a Minute like a year before. Around that time he was trying to get on.
I don't know, but
'Cause I know that song was
He
just-
definitely
it was
dropped the ball
heating up.
twice though. Like where it was just like even this album was supposed to be a good album. This time would have catapulted him some other shit. Like you know what I'm saying. And it was we talked about it. I was like, yo, I want to like this joint, but it's kind of mid, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I tried.
I couldn't.
I gave that shit mad listens, bro.
couldn't.
That shit was mid, bro. Like so.
It's only me joint.
Yeah.
To the Hard Way in 2017. Yeah, 2 in 2017. Too Hard.
What's the album he dropped with?
Harder Forever.
Nah.
Drip Harder.
That's not
Street
it.
Gossip.
That's it.
2018.
That was the dud. He dropped Street Gossip.
Then it was My Turn.
Complete dud. My Turn was that, and then he dropped
2
this.
years later.
When he dropped Wait a Minute.
Then Voice of a Heroes. And then It's Only Me. Wait a Minute was I don't know. Let me see.
You mean the song?
Yeah, that's on.
That was in this joint. That was on.
Yeah.
That's on this album.
Oh,
The most recent one, yeah. The Brody Wonder friend. Throw a alley oop. That joint. That's on this album.
In a minute.
In a minute.
Yeah, that's on
in
this
a
album.
minute.
That's on this
I said,
album,
wait a
yep.
minute. Damn. Shout out to Ray J.
Yeah, he dropped the ball twice.
Yeah,
he said,
I
Ice
told
grill in the
niggas.
club. Who wanna thump?
But they got an issue with the fact that his ticket sales is way too high.
For no reason.
He's
He's
not selling the records they expected him to sell.
He's not a good performer.
He went on tour with Chris Brown.
He
That's
did,
why
he
Anwar
did.
said. Anwar said that gassed him. He thought he was
Yeah.
bigger than what he.
I went to that show.
Yeah, you guys.
Good show. Clearly, Chris was the star there,
Of course.
For sure.
which is
Phenom.
that's okay.
You ever seen him? I just seen a picture of him jumping in the air. He's God, bro. He's
That's
really
okay,
God, bro.
right? So that kind
He's
of
God.
he got.
He's a phenom.
I think he got
He's a
inflated. He got
phenom,
inflated by that. I think it's hard to sustain, especially when you just nigga. We gotta remember he just started rapping, bro.
Y'all, no, stop. Why you
He
do
did,
that? No,
bro.
dog, no.
Kinda this quarter.
He
No,
just started rapping, bro.
when Future was, this is what I'm gonna do. When Future was there, He was supposed to carry the torch.
Supposed to, yes.
He was supposed to carry the torch. Because Future hold that shit down for a long time, bro.
But you got to
But
think,
it's
though,
niggas
like,
in. But it's niggas in with QC. Migos carried their torch.
Yeah.
He was supposed to carry the torch.
I mean, he
it
was
sound
QC
like
for a little
it
bit.
sounded like City Girls took over the torch in QC.
I'm not trying to get a nigga no excuses because it is what
I
it
can't.
is.
He had momentum, bro.
But all of them people, I don't know the City Girl story, but all of them people, Future, if you talk about the Migos, they was all rapping 5 years
I get
before
that,
we
but-
heard them.
But I get that, but he in his group, in his peer group, he was supposed to be one, bro.
Absolutely, I don't disagree with you. It's very difficult to hone a skill while you still putting out music actively.
Right.
That's tough, bro. To
I
like,
don't think we could use that as an excuse for him either, though, because like
well,
thank you,
because
bro.
he's very good at it, right? Like, so
He's
we,
good at
it's
one
easy.
thing.
No, we can talk about K.
He's
Like,
good at
we
one
can
thing.
We can talk about the style, but Baby can rap like
can
that.
rap like
That's
shit.
and even when I hear him now, it's not necessarily a good song. But when I hear him on a song, like he be walking on shit, like
it's the same
not-
thing.
Every time he do a Future, I'm like, I know Baby about to kill it.
Yeah, you know he about to
And
smoke.
then
it.
when it's time
not
for Baby do his part, I'm like,
he's Ty Dolla $ign.
Nah, don't do that to him.
that's a good
We're
comparison.
not doing that.
That's a good
We're not
comparison.
doing that though.
That's what
We're not
Ty
doing
was-
that.
That's a good
We're not doing
comparison.
that.
Nah,
Ty
I'm
was
fucking with you,
smoking
man.
Future.
He not Baby.
He
though.
was-
He was never.
No,
He was
don't do
never- we're
that.
not doing
No,
that.
Ty
We're not
had
doing
this
that.
shit
We're
on
not
lock
doing
for like
that.
3
We're
years.
not doing that, bro. Baby
Baby
was the hottest nigga in the world.
I'm not comparing.
never saying
I'm not comparing like they height. I'm just talking about like on a feature. Ty's gonna give you some work.
Ty gonna give you some
but on
work.
his own album,
No. Black or
Baby
Black
has
House.
good albums though. He just doesn't drop them. It's just
how
consistency.
many he got?
How many he got?
So the next one should be fire by the trajectories.
Every other?
Yeah, every other is by the trajectory. The next
You
one
know
should
why
be
I
fire.
love Drake so much? Drake will drop a small EP
Hey,
of
I'm glad.
rapping,
Actually, bro.
and he won't drop a full project. Baby wants to get. He's so popular. He get caught up in being so popular, and he'd drop some bullshit. Like I remember this. That's why I miss mixtape. I'm like, yo, you have to drop a tape before you drop your album.
Yeah.
All right. So on that note that Roy said, and this is why all y'all to be coming here. You're a Drake stan. You team OVO. You
are
like
OVO.
this. I am. Look at the album.
Hold on.
But what I will say is, shit like Lil Baby just showed me why you gotta appreciate niggas like Drake even more. Like you're seeing it. Like he's showing you why Drake don't have. I mean, look, the only dud you can say he dropped that dance record, but that was. Fuck it. That was clearly he
That
was.
shit hard.
He just went.
That
Yeah,
shit's
and it
hard.
rings off what it wants to ring off.
It's a
for
different
cool.
genre.
But other than that, he chose to do that. Like that was his choice to do that. But
I don't know
it's
how
not
niggas get
coming
mad
him.
at Drake and then love Beyonce for doing. I'm like, she did the same shit as Drake did. Like,
Yeah, she did.
like y'all love what she did it, but hate it when Drake did. I'm like, Drake is international.
And Drake put Jimmy Cooks on the album just to let y'all know, like, look, I could have just gave y'all 10 of these, and we could have done this, like, but you know what I'm saying? But you know,
I just feel like I feel like artists, just in this generation in general, the big knock on them is they all make the same song over and over again. That's a knock.
That's a knock.
But that's because artists of older generations, they didn't put music out as often.
They did.
So you can't. It's difficult for you to say
for sure.
this person don't. You know what I'm saying? You're not hearing them as often. These niggas put out albums every year. They're gonna sound. They don't have time to live.
They don't do the 5
and
years shit.
for their sound to grow and develop. So their songs do sound the
They
same
don't do
most
the
of
fight.
them.
That's why I respect Dot so much. I'm like, yo, Dot take like 6 or 7 years to give y'all some shit.
Yeah,
And-
that's true.
And then
Because
fall
they
back.
don't sound the same. Kanye wasn't sounding the same on his
He
project.
not.
Even these niggas that
I
we
don't like
love.
using him though, because he got a whole different. He probably got the greatest
Yeah,
You know what I
discography
heard?
all time.
Shout out to Playboy Cardi, that hard off the grid. I kind of like it now.
Crazy nigga, bro.
That is, I fuck with Playboy.
You know what's
Cardi.
crazy about Playboy? He really has like it's crazy how you can exist
He's
in this
good,
like.
bro. I was
don't
like,
hear
what the
him.
fuck is this
But
weird
clearly
shit?
he has a whole cult following of niggas.
This
that-
like-
This
This
nigga
why-
has a following,
Oh,
dog.
for
I'm like,
sure.
I'm
For
like,
shit
dog, no, he has a real tough following.
I
Like,
can
they-
tell you 5 Playboy Cardi songs,
Like they
bro,
said,
but he's
that-
thriving.
I
You know,
watched his set on Rolling. I'm just like, dog, this nigga has a fucking following.
Well, for sure.
for sure. Nah, for shit
He's
sure.
summoning demons, but he has a following.
Yeah. It's pretty dark.
This nigga opening portals everywhere.
It's just crazy to me. You could be popular in the same space, and like
Bro,
I know music. Like I watch music. I can't tell you 5 Playboy
But
Cardi
this
songs,
is my
but he's
point.
thriving.
This is
I
my.
can
This
tell
why like when we had the conversation, you talk about relevance. I'd be like, bro, that's not a thing anymore.
But I
fam.
know. Oh, see, this is
Everybody's
see, nah, you
relevant
can't-
to
I'm not gonna let you
somebody,
do that
bro. It's
because
true,
I'm not gonna let
fam.
you do that because
Ice Spice is
okay,
relevant.
look, she is
What's the other girl name? The one that sold 8,000 records.
Glow.
Glow's
Very,
relevant.
very.
What's the other
But we
girl that
know-
sold
but-
10,000?
Carly Rae.
Relevant.
Facts, but we know relevance.
But what is relevance?
For instance,
It's
I
got
don't
numbers.
just because I don't know. I don't know 5 Playboy Cardi songs, but I can tell you. I
do,
know
John.
he's relevant.
You do,
I know
John.
he's relevant.
He do,
I can
John.
tell you he's
Stop
relevant.
I don't know
You do.
5
I
Ice Spice.
do.
I don't know 5.
But you know she's
Glorilla
relevant.
songs.
Ain't no my girl.
I love
bro.
all
like,
of them.
What's wrong?
But
No,
you know
don't
she's
like
relevant.
her,
I don't
bro.
like
Stop
them at
hating on
all.
my
I'm
girl,
lying.
bro.
I don't like them. They suck,
You
bro.
really
Most of
be
them suck.
hating,
She had
bro.
broccoli- she had broccoli
It's like
and tizzy,
5 weeks
too.
you keep
I
sending
like
shots.
Corey. I like Corey better than Ice Spice though. Easily.
She had broccoli in a tizzy, yo. I seen the video.
It's 21-year-olds there, fam.
Huh?
No,
21-year-olds
she
there.
had
They
grown
still on
man-
their
she had
parents.
grown man
Call her plant.
They
You
still
said
on
she
their
never
parents'
know.
insurance, fam.
Huh?
When in movies, see
they
grown
still-
man like dancing to
They
the
still
moon.
on their
Like,
parents'
dog.
insurance. I
I'm a
can't trust
fan,
nothing
bro.
they
I
say.
fuck with Spice, bro.
Why you think she's a plant like this, bro? Like, just give her a respect, bro.
She Chance the Rapper.
What respect?
Chance the
She
Rapper.
earned,
So
fam.
Chance the Rapper not a plant?
He might be,
He's a plant.
but he's
I
put
don't like Chance
together.
the Rapper at all.
He's put together records though.
If Chance the Rapper come right here, I'm gonna say nothing to
But
him.
he's put together a bodies of work though. I'm not a big.
What bodies of work?
He's put together bodies of work, bro.
Hey,
Thank you. Thank
Bro,
you.
stop it.
Come on.
hey,
He's put together
I
bodies
always
of work.
hate a
bro.
Chance though. You know,
Hate
that.
him or love him, that's fine. But
Lil
I'm saying
Chano from
he's
79.
put together
that
bodies
nigga
of work.
suck.
The fact that you know that that's his nickname says something. bro.
Because Kanye joined Ultralight Beam. That's the only way. Little Chano.
My point is the nigga he's put together. I don't want to talk about Chance. 'Cause
I'm so glad he's gone. Bro. I'm
haven't heard Chance
not even mad. I'm so glad he doesn't exist anymore, bro. Oh my god.
I'd rather hear Chance than Childish Gambino though.
Huh?
I think
Nah,
he
I
stole from
disagree.
Chance. I think Childish Gambino was a better
I
artist than
disagree.
Chance.
Nah,
disagree.
there's no way.
I
What?
disagree.
You don't listen to Childish Gambino.
Come on,
He's
you
a
said
be-
who?
he's
You
a
said you think Chance is better than Childish?
Yeah.
Oh, you out your fucking mind.
bro.
You out your mind.
Drake don't like Childish.
Yeah, I'd rather listen to Chance.
No, you
Yo,
tripping, bro.
fuck
Yeah, no
Fuck
bullshit.
no.
Fuck no.
I'd rather listen to Teddy
I was like, yo, he don't
Monet
need to
than-
act no more.
Chance can't make Redbone.
He
yeah.
can't make Redbone.
I tell you that right. Let's just right off the rip. He can't make that. That's not
That's a
his.
fact. I
He
give you
can't,
that.
he can't make
Let me-
that. So
I give you that.
let's
That's
just
what
start,
I'm
let's
saying.
just stop there. Yeah.
He
Most
can't
people
make that
can't.
girl from Oakland. Come
Most
on,
people
man.
can't though.
We can just start
bro.
there.
Most people
Charles
can't
that
make
nigga.
He
that.
can't make feels like summer either.
Most people can't make
All
that.
right, so let's stop. Like, what we doing? Like,
He can't make 305.
He can't make This Is America.
I give it to him.
We can
son.
just stop. Like
I'm
it's
not
over.
gonna
Like,
say.
it's
I'm not.
over.
I'm not saying Chance.
All right,
I'm not saying Childish is trash.
Nah, but he's come on, Chance, bro. Like come on, bro.
Telegraph Ave, the girl
He
from
got some
Oakland
shit.
sweatpants.
He got some
Bro,
shit, man.
If I
Childish, and he makes fucking movies.
Yeah, he got some
He
shit,
might be
bro.
one of the greatest skill talent with Jamie
yeah, he'll
Foxx,
be with
bro.
Jamie Foxx in there.
Yes. Yes.
I respect Childish.
If I left shit to Chance, I'd have picked a name like Chance the Rapper.
God damn. How we
Gambino's
get
different. Gambino's a different ball
How we
player.
get
He's
to
a
the owl
phenom.
already? The owl always finds his way back in the conversation. Bro. This is crazy. The owl.
The Owl is always involved, Jack.
But this is a bad year for rap though. No, they haven't had a number one album all year, bro. That's never happened. That hasn't happened since 1992.
You said we haven't had a number one album?
I mean, it's,
the year not up yet, though.
Since 1992, but it has. I'm talking about up until like midpoint of the year. It's
I think about to have the next number one. I know.
probably Drake or
Say it again.
Travis.
For the dogs,
Travis.
for the dogs dropping soon.
But that's it.
That's it.
But I'm saying it's the same people though.
Yeah, the owl's coming back to save everybody.
Nah, but that's
It's
not.
still about the 16.
That's
Back
not
to save
saving the
everybody.
game. That's not saving the genre though. Because
It's
it's
the
one
genre is
nigga.
different. You can't say the game of the genre is different now.
It's one nigga though. I'm talking about like where are the rest of the niggas that's supposed to come behind him.
There's no niggas, it's only women.
It's women now.
it's-
That's why
Nah,
they say
nah,
it suck. It's women, bro.
nah,
It's
that's
women.
crazy.
Until Megan dropped, like, it's women.
Meg ain't gonna sell no records either.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
She not.
But shit, the women ain't selling. It's already told you.
The women not selling records.
Nobody's
Meg is
selling
Gonna
records.
sell. I'm not gonna let y'all say that. Meg is gonna sell, bro.
nah.
Yeah, Mel said. She does sell.
Meg is
I
gonna
give it to her.
sell,
Nah,
bro,
she sells.
regardless,
She
bro.
sells.
Men ain't gonna be out there buying the women's albums like
No, they're not. bro.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
We might listen to the shit. But
Yeah,
we're
for
not
sure.
gonna be going out there.
Women not gonna
No,
buy the
but-
albums either, fam. Women not gonna buy the albums either, though. It's some niggas that still go into the store and still buy physical copies, bro. It's niggas that still do that.
Ain't no fucking record stores.
No,
Where they
it's
buying
niggas
them
that
at?
still do that.
It is interesting though. It is interesting
Women
that record
don't-
sales
they're
are
not
this
buying
much
shit,
at all time low. Like this is because even sometimes I be seeing the first week numbers for niggas. I'm like, word, like that. Even
That shit.
if we're being real, even with Drake, he not doing what they used to. I mean, he's going platinum still, but he's not doing what they like. Views went views in the weekend went 500. So like did 500 some thousand the first week. His shit now be like his opening week be like 230, which is good for now, but it's still even he's not doing the numbers.
Listen
he
to
used
this. Listen
So
to
it's
this.
like
Meg's last album debuted at number 4 on the U.S. Billboard 200 with 63,000 streaming numbers.
That shit ain't
That's
go platinum.
equivalent. That's equivalent to 8,000
Is that
physical
that's the
sales.
album
fam.
with Savage,
her
right?
last shit ain't go
The
platinum.
last one, whatever it was called, Traumatized or Trauma.
What's the one
whatever
before
it
that?
is.
She has a platinum album.
She has a
know.
platinum album.
Yeah, I know
the
she
one
has a
with
platinum
Savage,
album
she has a
somewhere
platinum
in there.
album.
I'm not saying she don't. I'm saying like
A diamond record would be.
I'm not saying like
diamond fuck would be.
that's not gonna continue, bro.
Yeah, no, it's odd. I don't know. I don't know.
Hot.
It's,
Once you
odd.
hot, you're not gonna, bro. That's
Even what Baby last album do? Yeah, Baby last album went platinum.
probably trash, bro. Little baby.
Yeah, what's his first week numbers for the last album? Because that shit was anticipated as a motherfucker.
He always anticipated.
That's what I'm saying. Like he always anticipated.
He always anticipated.
That's a lot of fumbling, bro.
It's
Let me
dropped
see.
the ball, bro.
I'm interested to see his first week
And
numbers.
he's with a heavyweight
They just
record
keep talking about my
label.
turn. They
Niggas
don't
sell
even want to talk
records.
about that.
Migos sell records.
But I know my turn.
City
went
Girls sell records, bro. Act Bad went crazy this year. Even though that's not.
That's a bad song.
That's a terrible song, but it
That is a
went
very
stupid.
bad song, yo.
But it
Which
went
just lets you know in
stupid.
society we just wanted some fuck shit. 'Cause
That
that's
shit
really a bad. It's not even a good song.
trash.
Like it's just a bad song.
The
But
only
bow
person
my
I
head
think
to
who
some-
gonna sell, and I gotta give her props, bro. Saxy Radio. She's gonna sell.
You think so?
She's gonna sell. She dropped right now. She's gonna sell, bro.
7.
She's gonna sell, bro. She's gonna sell.
7K sold.
She's gonna sell.
You got 7K. Yeah, 7K is ridiculous. Glow only selling 8 is ridiculous.
7K.
I was heartbroken
And-
by
and
that. I'm
people-
like, y'all,
and-
like, what she got to do? Like, what more y'all
and
need,
motherfuckers
bro?
don't
Like,
pay. And motherfuckers don't listen to albums. Like they just listen to the single.
Yep.
yeah, but
This is a single driven
it's,
ever.
but it's still
I can't
scary.
find- I
It's,
can't even
but
find
it's
Lil
like,
Baby
let's take
numbers.
let's zone in on Glow real quick. There's no way with the buzz she had, with the records that she's dropped, that I would have said. I told you she would at least clear 150 the first week. It's not 8,000, bro. Like she had she has hit on top of hit on top of hit. She actually did it the right way. How you used to roll out joints like three hit records, get your sales up, and then drop an album. I was like, yo, she at least got clear 150. When it came out that she sold 8K, I'm like, bro, it's no way, huh? There's no way.
It's only me, right?
Huh?
That's the last Little Baby.
Yeah,
joint?
Baby's joint.
Oh yeah, 216,000.
Yeah, see, that's what that's a big week.
Won't
for
happen.
niggas.
Won't
Like,
happen.
that's not
Won't happen again, fam.
for him.
No,
Nah, he might.
it won't, bro.
He might. That was highly anticipated.
Internet
though.
is murdering him, fam.
Nah, I'm like,
It's bad. Now they
I
killing
never
his.
seen this. I never seen this with an artist.
Now they killing his restaurant.
Real quick. Look up her loss too. I want to see her.
He
loss
opened up
first.
another restaurant too,
Yeah.
killing that.
Yeah, they.
Anything
yeah.
that's close to his name, they slaughtering, bro.
I wonder what happened though. Like, what was the official flip switch was? Because like he was everybody's
What am I
like
looking at?
first loss. I mean, her loss first week sales. But he was everybody. He
It's
was
Drake, it's
he
no
was
song.
everybody's darling. Like at first, I don't know what happened, bro.
Going through some shit because of the
404.
404,000. Shit, yo, that niggas is Drake is
Uzi
different.
did
bro.
500.
But
we won't talk about that.
But yeah, them niggas. Nah, but it's different.
We'll talk about the real guy.
What you talking about? Who he going through?
Who's really like niggas throw under the and that nigga and that
Bruh.
nigga and that nigga.
They had for him and Drake and 21 had 404,000 right streaming and all that.
How much Dirk?
They
did?
had 12,000 physical copies. That's what
What
I'm
Dirk
saying.
do?
There's people still buy physical
Nah,
copies,
for sure.
bro.
But 404 is what? That's actually higher than I thought it was. I
That's
thought they
Drake
get
though.
around
That's
3.
not.
Yeah, that's rare.
That's
not,
rare.
That's an anomaly.
I
Yeah,
always
no,
say
I'm not holding him to the
Drake.
state.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I get it, but I'm just that's even higher than I thought it was gonna be. To be honest, I thought he was clearing around.
You said Dirt?
What Dirk?
I know Dirk. It was like 117.
He did like 117.
Yeah, he did like
right?
117.
What was the
yeah.
last album? All My Life?
Yeah,
No.
almost healed. He did like
Yeah.
Gunna
117.
might do 100.
I don't know. It's a weird. It's
Gunna
a weird,
might do
it's
100.
It's a weird joint.
They
It's a
said
weird
"fuck
joint.
you" mean is outside
125.
Thugs.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's kind of good. Damn, that's dope.
125.
I don't know. It's a weird space, bro. I know niggas ain't making money off music no more.
I mean, you're torn. You got festivals.
I just
thing.
think it's because niggas sound the same, bro.
Nah, it's
Bro,
it's
you know,
different.
it's so bad. It's
I'm
so
not subscribing to
bad.
that either though.
I'm
Like,
not,
do
I'm
they
not,
really
I'm
like?
not,
when we,
I'm
bro.
it's easy to say, but when we really break it down,
Yes.
do niggas really sound the same?
Yeah, bro. I was in the car today, dog. You know how sometimes the album music you push one song and then they just give you whatever they want after that?
Yeah.
Bro, I pushed the one, it was one song. The next 12 songs, I didn't know who these niggas were.
But it was the same. You
It's the
saying?
same flow, the same cadence, the same beat. I could still maintain my vibe. Didn't know who these niggas
You
were,
saying
bro.
that because niggas don't write no more. That's
No, I didn't know who these individuals were. Nigga's name was NK Machete. I'm like, yo,
that's that young
who
generation.
is these niggas, bro?
Shout out to Lil Yee, he sells.
I should not be able to play established artists, and then 12 niggas from down the street all have the same. I can get the same vibe from them. That's not supposed to be, bro.
So I'm trying to think of like
It's never been like that in history.
But I think all right. So like, boom.
Soulja Boy
Let's
did
take
this,
just this
I blame you too,
this
bro.
year, right? The albums I listen to. So you got. Let's say let's take Drake. You got 21. I listened. Uzi dropped. A lot of people don't fuck with Rollo, but I gave that a shot.
He don't
Hey,
speak
Rado,
English.
you know what?
He don't
I don't
speak English,
listen to Rado, but he's going to sell.
I fuck
He's
with Rollo,
gonna
a couple
sell.
of niggas.
He don't speak
But none of
English.
niggas sound. I can't say they sound the same though. Like
Rollo don't sound like nobody because he don't speak English.
yeah, he's a little but like I don't know. I just feel that
Easy
whole like they
also.
sound the same as an easy
also,
scapegoat
baby.
joint.
Bro, it's true though, fam.
It might also.
It's true. Like the barrier to entry is so low at this point, bro. Anybody could make a record and it
That's
can
the
be
problem.
put into the playlist with niggas who've have 4 platinum
That's
albums.
the problem. I remember back in the day, you couldn't.
That was
everybody
not a
couldn't
thing.
be a rapper. You
That was
couldn't-
not a thing at one
This
point,
is a
bro.
free for all for any
Anybody
rapper.
can make a song that sound like one of these songs, bro. If you had the right flow, if you got an image you could put together, you could talk.
Image sales, bro.
These niggas could copy the flow and sound like, bro.
Was that not what it was back in the day though? To some degree?
Nah, not like this.
How many Busta Rhymes you seen after Busta?
Nah, that many.
All right, but
None.
that's
How many niggas rapping like Hove, like Nas, like X? None. These niggas, bro, you could copy niggas whole everything, fam.
I mean,
Whole career, you could copy everything. And it's okay. So, like, as a nigga who don't have no loyalty to this artist, let's say I don't have no loyalty to Future, right? I just like the sound. I can go find 12 niggas that kind of sound like him.
but it's not the same.
It's not the same, but niggas don't care about if it's the same. I'm here for the vibe. We care about if it's the person. We care about the artist. A lot of niggas don't care about the artist. They just like, yo, give me some energy.
That's why I like sex. That's why I said
By the way,
they care about her
I was
energy.
telling Ab this. I forgot who I was with in the car. But I think it was Ab. I was like, Future has sneakily, like,
Oh, for sure.
somehow sneakily might have made it into the top 10. Somehow, like,
He's
Why
working
y'all
his
keep
way up.
saying that about my man?
top
My
20.
man is this shit is born
nah, because
without
I
him.
really wouldn't have.
This hip hop shit is born without Navivius. What are y'all talking about? This shit is born,
Yeah,
bro.
you gotta stop talking about Russell though. That shit corny, bro. I hate
Nah,
that.
they got fight now.
That shit is annoying.
He said, I don't.
It's just if
He's
you
a
would have
40-year-old
You're not
man.
gonna get his kid keep talking about Russell. You're not gonna see your kid.
That's a
bro.
40-year-old man, yo. Russell beat the shit out of
if
him.
you actually went back when we listened to Tony
I don't know, he
Montana,
might shoot him. I don't know.
when we listened to Tony Montana, back when I heard
Casino
that
might shoot
song,
Russell.
I would have
Say
never
that.
thought.
I would have never. If you told me this guy might be a
Never
top
would've
10 artist when
imagined.
it's all said and done, I would have been like, you out of your fucking mind. But he's done it. Like
Would
somehow,
have
like-
never imagined it, bro.
Nah, my shit was when Magic dropped. I was like, yeah, he got it.
Then he put T.I. on the remix.
Yeah.
I said, hold on, there's some steam going on over here. Yo.
And then he just went off. He just went off.
Then he
Took
put.
off.
Then he.
But that was back then when he was. That was back in Stellar Lane
was
in that
still-
old ever. Like
yeah.
we was still watching videos.
was a
and shit.
transition.
Speaking of
Yeah, it
music
was a
too,
transition.
you know who the other day that I was listening to, I'm kind of mad I didn't give more time or give more like. I didn't realize how. I think I'm saying his name right. I didn't realize how dope the Mo3 nigga was.
Oh yeah.
Like
wow.
I started hearing some of those shit. I was like, why wasn't I on this nigga earlier,
nah,
bro?
Mo3
Like
was
he's
alright,
like I'm
man.
almost mad the nigga gone now because it's like you can't like.
Can't get that back.
Yeah, I was listening to a
Nothing
couple of
else
tapes. I'm
coming.
like, yo, this nigga is supremely talented.
He was alright,
like
bro.
supremely talented.
He
And
was
I'm mad I
alright.
wasn't. I don't know.
What's the
man.
joint that? What the joint that he? Damn, that's the joint. Yeah, the video for. After he died, they put the video out. It was hard as shit. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, Mo3
And there's some joint that's just
Mo3
released
was
recently. Like
amazing.
he only like he. It's not no. I don't even know if it's his official song, but he rapping on like the kitchen counter type shit and singing it out. Like the nigga's talented as fuck though. Bro.
Yo, what happened to the nigga from North Carolina, the fat dude?
Oh,
Moray.
Yeah.
I like Moray, yo. I don't know what happened to him.
I mean, he.
It was too many, I guess there's too many fat niggas singing already.
It's a lot of fat niggas
What's
singing.
the nigga from
T-Round?
Miami?
Rod Wave.
Rod Wave. They love Rod
He
Wave.
sells.
Bro. They love Rod Wave. fam.
Rod
Rod
Wave
sells too. Rod,
sells.
Rod is
sells,
selling
bro.
records. For
They
sure.
love Rod
is selling
Wave,
records
dog.
out here for
My little
sure.
cousin love that. nigga.
They love him,
I
bro.
said this is the most depressed, fat, and yes,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah, Rob-
He on-
I'm
Rob
thinking-
on some like Burna Boy shit.
This a young nigga. I'm like, yo, how what
fat
have
ass,
you been
bro.
through, man? Like your life this tough?
You know who got to
he's
hate?
so-
You know who got to hate him? Like I'm not. I say you shouldn't hate on somebody, but you know if who should be hating Rod Wave because it's like I don't know what he did that he didn't. He just kind of came like. That's supposed to be Derez Deshawn. Kinda. Like that's really. I don't know how he didn't and
That's
because
a fact,
I heard it from him first,
Yeah.
and then Rod just came and blew up, and it's like, bro, why you not
I think
him?
the
bro?
Rez
Like,
rap better than him too.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I was like, I don't know why you're not him.
The
bro.
Rez raps
I
better.
don't call
know.
Rob a rapper. I don't think he can rap.
Yeah, I don't
don't think he rap. He's just
I
a
don't
he's a
know.
harmonizer.
But it's just crazy. So I'm like, why you not him, bro? Like,
I like that. I fuck with
happened,
Derez, yo.
Yeah,
I still like Derez more.
It's just crazy.
Rod
to
is
me that-
too.
Rob is popular, bro.
He's way popular.
He's so popular.
He's
fat
out of here.
ass.
That's just not my style.
He's
bro.
so I can't listen. It's too depressing. It's
Yeah,
suicidal.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah. After song 6, I'll off myself, bro. Like, I'm good, bro.
It's like, damn, bro, life that hard
Like,
for
he
you?
fucking sad all the time,
He's
bro.
like 26, bro. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
He's only
what-
like 24 years old.
What's
Still
going
sad
on,
about
fam?
it.
All the niggas do that. There's a whole like side of pain music though.
Oh, it is,
It's,
for
like, it's
sure.
a whole genre of like just
Joe Budden started that shit, man.
my struggle and strife.
Open that lane, talk about his pain and his mental health issues, bro.
Nah, but these niggas singing that shit now and all that.
Rob shit is way worse than
Yeah,
Joe's.
yeah.
man.
Where you going with that music on?
Oh, we honestly,
house
in their
music.
defense though,
He probably helped.
we fucked with the Weeknd hard. The Weeknd was depressing for like 3 albums straight. Bro.
Eddie
He was
Cole's-
on drugs
Eddie
though.
Cole's
That's why
drive
I
off of
fuck
Cliff
with him.
music.
He did
But he
cocaine. He was on drugs with white girls. Like
Yeah, Eddie always be
I
like,
fuck with it.
"Oh, I fuck with the Weeknd, but I don't want to drive off a cliff."
Yeah,
so
Drive off of Cliff music, bro.
Shout out to the Idol. He's actually a great actor.
That's another nigga
I ain't
by
seen
the.
that
That's
either.
another
I
nigga
ain't
by
seen
the
that
way
joint.
that they don't like talk about. Like it's also going on. Like
Abel got
the Weeknd
money.
is breaking like records. Like
Oh, yeah.
and I don't think people talk about it enough. Like
Because I feel like they look at it like it's supposed. He's in the genre where it's supposed to happen. Like Jason Derulo.
if we being
Flo
honest,
Rida. They look at it like that's them.
if
they-
we talking
that's-
music, just
they
accolades
make
right
that
now,
kind of music.
he's bigger than Drake, yo. Music. If we talking numbers, like staying to what he is, he's kind of bigger than Drake, yo. The Weeknd, like low key numbers. Look at the numbers. The numbers will tell you that, bro. I'm not saying he is like overall, but like the numbers would suggest that. For
I
me.
gotta look at it because I don't know about that.
Did he just break one of Michael Jackson's records?
He did, yeah. he
Like
did.
just recently, I broke one of Michael Jackson. Like, no, the Weeknd is
His tour. It was a tour record. It was like a tour. I think it was a tour record.
yeah,
if I'm not
the
mistaken.
tour record. Sorry,
It was a
yeah,
tour
he broke MJ's tour record. The fucking what's that joint? The blind.
this the thing,
What's
right?
the,
It's
light,
just
the
like
flashing lights?
I put Weeknd like how Kanye is. He right next to the big dog.
That's tricky, bro.
Yeah,
What's
that's
that song?
tricky.
The flashing light shit. That they broke the Billboard record for being in the top 10 that long. The
You know the trick. You know the trick. You know the trick. Like not a trick, but like it's kind of like you gotta pick because
Fuck
like
label.
you could say he broke a Michael Jackson record.
He's selling
for,
records too, by the way.
He is. You
He's
can say he
selling
broke a
records,
Mike record for like shows, but you also got to consider the stadiums are way bigger than they were in Michael Jackson's era.
Yeah, it's fine.
So you can fit more people in the stadium. So of course, if you can fit more people, you're gonna have more
But the
people.
fact that we're having that talk about him though,
Yeah,
like, we're
yeah,
not having this talk about Beyonce.
Right,
like,
right,
we're
right,
talking
right.
talk about the Weeknd. Like, you know what I'm saying? That you feel me?
we
Like,
don't give Weeknd his just due.
Yeah, I just about to say it. Just nobody talks about
Like
it.
he's
Like,
he's a mega. He's
a mega star.
His
He's a
greatest
mega
move was
star.
not signing OVO, bro.
for sure.
That was his best move, not signing OVO.
That was smart.
They still kept the affiliation,
Yeah.
but he didn't sign.
The Owl's
Smart.
still watching you though.
That was smart, bro.
That was
Because you
smart.
can still affiliate him with OVO,
Yeah, for sure.
but he's not signed
not.
to
He's his
OVO,
own- he's his own
which is
entity.
fucking. That was fucking genius, bro.
Past party next
That's
door.
what Drake
They
should
was
have
beefing for a little bit over there.
Yeah, I know. Drake should have did that
Drake
with Wayne.
won
He should have did that with Wayne, but
No,
neither here nor there.
Yeah, facts.
he wasn't gonna sign to
think
them
Drake coulda stood
them
on his
balanced
own.
checks.
Nigga Smiley.
Nah, he needed Wayne though.
Drake didn't need a Wayne, son.
You know why?
I'm
You
looking
know what
back.
it did? You know what it did? It
Nicki needed
it
Wayne.
gave him it gave him a stamp though. It gave him
Nicki
like
definitely
we were
did.
so
Nicki
accepting
needed
of Drake
Wayne,
because
needed
he
Wayne.
was signed to Wayne.
That's true.
Like
You're
it
right,
gave
you're
gave
right.
him the stamp.
I'll
Like
give you
okay,
that.
like he doing all this shit. Like he's singing and all that, but Wayne
signed
fuck
Wayne,
with him.
right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying? So it's like
Yeah, niggas fuck with Wayne.
Yeah,
especially
for
especially at that point.
yeah, for sure. Hey,
Wayne
Wayne
was
was a
hot as
god. Wayne was
fish
a
grease.
god at that point. You know
So
what I'm saying?
Stellar God.
he could have put out he could have put out anything, bro.
He did. He put out Rebirth. And niggas
Oh,
still
my
listen to it.
Facts. It was some heat on it.
It was some shit on it though.
Put
He
out
was some shit on
Rebirth.
it.
I remember.
He put
That's
out
what-
Rebirth.
Drop the World was on there, right?
Yeah, Wayne was trying shit.
Yes.
Drop
He was
the
just
World
trash.
was
Wayne
on
was
there,
completing
man.
side missions, bro. He
Nah,
was just
he-
so tired of regular rap. Like he was like, man, fuck it.
Bro,
whatever.
he gave us like 80 mixtapes in a year. He had to go fucking rock off.
I remember he was on. I think he was on a pivot. He was just like, bro, my memory's so bad. When y'all be
Yeah.
seeing these clips and
He
people
don't
like,
be
yo, this
knowing
your song. He
shit.
be like, I really don't be
I believe him.
remembering these songs.
I
Like,
believe him.
I'm like, how you do shows, bro?
We did 500. We did 500 songs in
How
one
do you
year.
put I feel like every Wayne show got to be disappointing if it's not like a B-side show.
Yeah, because if I go to Wayne show, I don't want to hear no hits, bro.
You're gonna
That's
hear
not-
nothing but hits.
I want to hit
Huh?
mixtape.
You're gonna hear Lollipop. You're gonna hear
don't wanna
fucking.
hear that.
Yeah, I
you're
wanna
gonna
hear
hear
that shit.
Mixtape.
Drop the World.
I want to hear.
You're gonna hear all of that.
I want you to
Gangsta
hear,
Grill.
yeah, I want you to do receipt, and
Bruh.
you're watching the master at work.
This
I
nigga
wanna
said.
hear hard body.
I think it was
Upgrade.
on the pivot. He was somebody brought
Skies-
a
he do
Gorilla
Skies
Warfare.
Limit.
Yeah.
Somebody brought a Gorilla Warfare. He was like,
need to do
damn,
that
man,
records.
I ain't heard
Block
nobody
burner.
say Gorilla
He don't do
Warfare
Block is
in
Hot.
years.
He don't do
Damn,
respect
who are
me.
you talking to, fam? 'Cause that's like one of my, that's like one of the joints that I always go back to. So like, you could tell when nigga is so successful that like his core fans don't even have access to him no more. So for a nigga to be like, yo, he hasn't heard nobody mention Guerrilla Warfare in decades. That is crazy to me because that's one of the things that I'm gonna ask about, my nigga.
Yeah.
What was it like recording Guerrilla Warfare?
Yeah.
He gonna be like, what?
Yeah.
Niggas don't. Once you get to that level, niggas don't even have access. The
Niggas
niggas
don't
who
care about
know
their
you,
first shit, bro.
they don't have access to you to even ask them type of questions, bro.
No, funny. I was laughing at that fan. You see when Drake posted that picture, like somebody gave me their top 30. And it's funny because I don't think none of those songs are in my personal top 30.
No,
from him.
none of
so
them.
I was laughing. I was like, nah, I'm mad. Like, he got a whole never like this.
That's
like,
what I'm saying,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? It's kind of weird to me. I was like, bro, like,
When you make it to a certain level, bro, niggas gonna put up. You can't. That's why, like at a Drake show, I'm sure he performs like 100 songs, like half a verse, a hook. He can't perform whole songs because he's not gonna get through the catalog the way everybody wants to. Niggas gonna leave disappointed every single time, bro. Just like Wayne doing the verses, it's like, bro, you missed all the songs I wanted to hear, bro.
He has to do his mixtape classics, bro. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear Lollipop.
I had an interesting conversation I don't
want to hear nothing from Carter.
I don't want to hear Lollipop, bro. You know how niggas talk about like they top 5 or whatever. We had that conversation forever. Somebody asked me like, who are the top 5 people that I listen to the most? Not the top 5 that I think are the best.
Yeah, that's a different
but
conversation.
who I listen to the most. Like if you went to my iTunes and it had most played, who would those people be? And I was like, damn, I gotta think about that.
Ross is in there for sure.
It's not the same as my top 5
Yeah.
of all time.
That's a good point because that what you listen to is actually different.
Yeah, it's a different list for sure.
Yeah,
and niggas might laugh at me, bro. I don't know if I want to say
honestly,
it.
It might be crazy. You might see my shit might be Ross, Jeezy, fucking.
Yeah, all niggas might laugh at me, bro.
Wayne, of course, but Drake, of course. That'd probably be it. It'll probably be Ross.
Because I had the conversation, I kind of know what it is for me. Is Hove, is Nas, Drake, Wale, and Wayne.
That's a good list. My Hove wouldn't even be in my. As far as like what I listen to, like Hove probably wouldn't be in mine.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, he was, and I, you know,
because Songcraft, my most listened to song of all time.
What's wrong with you?
Nah, I still play that now, but it won't.
What the fuck is
of all time? I think it's my.
Why you
when I had
listen to
iTunes,
Songcraft?
when niggas was stealing songs off, like when niggas was stealing songs off LimeWire and shit, nigga, I had. That shit was
I'm a Private
played.
Bay nigga.
I had my joints. I had my songs on my iTunes. Man, we was living in Towson.
Yeah.
I had my shit.
I had my shit listed.
by amount of plays. That shit was it. Nigga, that shit was every song on there was like 100 plays, 50 plays. That shit was on like 680.
Yo,
I was listening to that song. What
You really have Jay? Like you listen to Jay that much now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not. He wouldn't be in my top.
Yeah,
Right now, listen to.
I think so. I'm talking about like of all time, the niggas I've listened to most.
Oh,
over
like
time.
through like your
My
whole
shit
not
probably
right
life?
this second.
my
just-
shit probably.
That's the cheat because they gonna be out there because he was before niggas. Like I was listening to him back in.
My shit
you know what
probably
I'm saying?
Future.
Future's gonna be very high on that list,
Uzi.
too.
This is gonna be wild. Key Glock, man. I listen to
Wow.
Key Glock. I
Jay's
listen to a
not
lot
fair
of
though.
niggas.
It's not. That's not fair.
But all right, let's say you talk about right this second. I
Yeah,
still
if I'm
listen.
talking about cumulative like the last 10 years, it's probably gonna be Ross might be number 2. Like 'cause I listen to a
definitely
lot
on
of
my
Ross.
list.
Yeah.
Nipsey on my list. That's
Ross, like Roy Future's definitely. It's probably Ross, Future, Drake, Wayne, and fucking probably Jeezy. Sneakily enough, because I'll never call like we got top 5. I'll never mention Jeezy, but like I listen to a lot of Jeezy, low key, bro. Like now I think about it, like a lot of Jeezy.
Ross
lot of
probably
Jeezy,
in
bro.
it. Hove in my shit. He in my shit.
I still listen.
Hove in my shit.
For me,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The last
For
10
me,
years.
like-
UGK, cause Pimp C selling my shit too.
because when I listen to when I hear bad albums, I always go back to Reasonable Doubt and Illmatic to
Me
cleanse
too,
my
dog.
palate.
Yeah, and I probably put Wayne in
I
there
can't
too,
help
cause
it,
I
Wayne's definitely
Juvie. I think Juvie, not one.
over Wayne.
Yeah, Juvie. I love 400 Degrees, my favorite hip hop album of all time.
Oh, I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, like Juvie, son.
I'm sitting here thinking about how
Every
much
time
really
I,
listen to
like-
Jeezy, bro. I really listen way more Jeezy than I should be.
I think
Nah, but way
Ross in
more.
my shit. I think Jeezy in it too, cause I love Trap Star. I love that song.
Ross in my joint.
I don't know why I love that song so much.
Monthly, like yearly, I play Thug Motivation 101. I probably play every 2 months just to whatever. The Recession gets played a lot too. Like I don't know. Yeah, I listen to sneakily, I play a lot.
Imaginary
of Jeezy, bro.
players
Like,
get played a lot. Motherfucking
Yeah, that's my shit. That's like one of them.
ignorant shit get played a lot.
That's my go-to.
Ignorant shit definitely get played a lot. But yeah, like
Nas would
a lot.
probably be in my top 80
This nigga,
for the record.
this nigga shoot.
You really be running around listening to Nas.
I do.
It's crazy.
Though.
to
I
me.
got Nas
you wanna
playlist
get
and
beat
everything,
up.
bro.
No, I'm saying when I hop in the car,
I
you
got
guys got
Nas
Nas
playlist.
playing.
You
That's
listen to the
crazy.
new one? You like it? I like 50. You ain't like it?
Nah, fam.
I've never hopped in the
I
car.
like the
and-
50 verse.
I don't like it.
50 like
Reggie.
his race was off.
Pure Reggie. Fam.
I think he'd be lying though.
No, I'm
He
dead
lying.
serious.
Ab, I've never
You
got
didn't
in a
like
car
that?
with you and Nas been playing,
It's
bro.
Reggie, fam.
Ever.
That's because I'm not Eddie. There's you mean Eddie. Eddie plays for himself, fam.
But
But I
I've
play
never-
for myself. Y'all niggas will want to get out. Fam.
I've
I
never-
play for who's in the car.
Well, I say, I've never been in the car.
When I'm in the car.
What I play? Oh no, that was some funny shit. Don't chill out, man. I'm playing some funny shit, but like. When I'm in a car with a group of niggas, we going somewhere, I'm playing the music that's most
I've
people
never
can
hopped in the
enjoy.
car where Ab closed the door and just been boom, boom.
I
Try
need
to
you
put
to stop
something
playing
monkey
weird
flip.
shit.
I've never heard. That's
I need you to
never
play
happened.
weird shit around me.
I've never happened. That's never happened, bro.
They was playing some weird
I be off now, dog. Remember I posted. Remember the MTV joints? I be off that off the morning,
What,
bro.
MTV what?
The MTV like old pop records, like the rock records. I'm off that on the morning
I got a
time
white
now,
boy
bro.
playlist, bro.
Yeah, I'm
I got
on
a white
that.
people
I'm
playlist,
really
bro.
on my white boy shit. Like I'm on my white boy Roy
I
shit.
think I'm playing. I got a
Like
white,
I might gotta listen to Rock the Ballads out my day,
I
dog.
got a whole white boy playlist.
And then I
in
played
here,
Lil
dog.
Double O and Future.
It's called-
Good on Love, and that was shit was violent as
Let me
fuck.
find this joint at the bottom. Wow.
K-Cam nice, bro.
I know
fuck
people-
with
I know
K-Cam.
people that swear by KK.
Because he's
though.
He's
talented
so
as shit.
swear
talented. He
by
does
the
not
nigga.
get his just dues, bro. Yes, dog.
He
be
don't
chilling.
complain.
He
He
be
just
chilling.
do.
What's the album with the girl on the cover?
What's
It's red like in the back.
He dropped
yeah,
a new
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
I got
Just-
it.
I've had people tell me that one
So-
man told me that's the top 20 album all the
Bro.
time. I swear on everything, and I'm
Bro.
like, bro, you out your fucking mind.
He had Kiss 4, I think it was.
Yeah, that like, somebody.
Shout out to K-Cam.
Bro,
Somebody told me,
bro,
my man told me that, and I respect the nigga that told me that. I respect his music.
I ain't
opinion.
gonna hold
he
you,
said
bro.
this is the top 20 album all time.
He's like a talented Chris Brown.
It's like one of the things
He
that you don't
like-
say out
he-
loud because you know
he's
people
really
gonna laugh at
talented.
you. But K Cam got some shit.
He got some shit. Yeah, I got fuck
He
with
Maybe I
him.
gotta
really,
give him- I
really
gotta
got
lock in
some
with
shit.
K-Cam.
I might have to give him a listen.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Bro, he got some shit. I might go to that. No, he got some shit, bro. It's cool to listen to. He's like, it's not like
He's different.
I fuck with K.
You know who else going up that I haven't really locked into, but I see his fan base growing. The Don Toliver nigga. He has like a.
Don is the GOAT.
Hey,
I haven't
but
gone
I'm
down
hearing
that
a lot.
street.
I'm hearing a lot.
I haven't gone down to Don.
I
Street.
probably listen to more Don than Travis, Mo.
I know that street. I
I
know
might listen to
that
Don more
concert.
than anybody.
I know the concert. Was
I'm
he
mad
out
I
here?
ain't
He
go
was
to that
out here,
concert.
right?
I'm mad I ain't
I know
go.
that shit
I fuck
was
with
lit.
Don. Don is.
I seen them shits. I seen that shit.
Don
was
might.
lit.
I don't want. He might be it next weekend if he just stay. If Travis don't do no Bam and shit, like he's so consistent. His albums are so consistent.
Yeah, I'm starting to hear things about him.
Fucking love Don.
Like he
Dom
kind of
is
creeping in a lot
super
of circles. I'll give him a listen one time. I'm fuck y'all. The next weekend I'm not doing no clean the house. I'm gonna put some K-Cam for him.
No, I'm telling
see
you,
what.
K Camp.
And see what they talking
He
about.
got some shit. No, I'm
Put some
dead
K-Cam
ass
for
with you, dog. I'm serious, bro. He got some joints. He's on every brunch playlist I got.
He from Atlanta, right?
Yeah, I believe, or either the city or right outside.
He the same nigga that sing It Ain't Nothing.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah.
that's good.
K Camp got some shit, bro. I'm trying to tell you, dog.
Cut her off.
He got the What's on Your Mind joint. I think it's with joint with Jacquees. That shit hard, fam.
Oh no, I got really.
I'm telling you, bro. He got some shit, bro.
No, I told you. Somebody told me that's the top 20 album. All
He
time,
got
and I
some
said,
sh-
oh,
Yeah, it was Kiss 5, I think.
okay.
No, Vibe Forever. He got.
I don't know.
some
It just got that lady on the cover of the joint.
He got
It's
the red joint,
Yeah, the
right?
red joint. Yeah.
He got some shit, though. I'm trying. Kiss
shout out
5. That was
K-Camp.
Kiss 5. That's the joint with Jacquees on it. And Wale on the album, too.
This is the last thing I'm gonna say about music. I'm telling you now. Cool. Y'all call me a stan. Whatever. Cool. Fine. All that. If For the Dogs is like that, y'all gonna be just pack it up, bro. Because
You
I'm
cool
really
with-
I'm about to call this nigga something else, bro. I'm about to start getting blasphemous with
might
this
be
shit.
mad.
If
For the
y'all better hope it is. Because if he delivers this time,
He don't need
y'all
to
are
drop
go-
it. He need
y'all
to-
gonna be sick of me,
he don't
bro.
need to
Can I ask y'all a
drop it.
question, though? How y'all feel about Kodak doing that song with
I
Tashaki?
ain't mad at him. Business is business, baby.
I felt some way at first, but after he explained it, I
What did
was
he
like,
say? What did he
business.
say?
He was like,
He's
they
smart, bro.
interviewed him on the joint after that, and he was just like, nigga, like,
It's good publicity.
he's like, I'm a real nigga, I'm a street nigga. He ain't do nothing to me. He was like,
He ain't snitch
said,
on me.
He said business is business. Like, he was like, it's a money. He said, I wanted, like, I think he offered him $1 million for the feature, or
Gave
some
him
shit
$1
like that. He gave him $1 million for the feature. He said, bro, it's business. He said, me fucking with him don't make me a snitch. I know what I done in the street. So he was like, and I was like, I guess. But I mean, I didn't like it at first, but also it's like,
That's a new way of thinking, bro.
Did he also put like a diss line in there? They took
They took it
yeah,
out.
he took it. He
took
put
it out.
he dissed him in the song, like. But only Yak would do
Good
that. though.
publicity.
But,
Good publicity.
You know what I'm saying? It's like is whack a bitch ass nigga for fucking with 6ix9ine?
I don't know what none of these niggas are, man.
I don't even get.
You know what I'm
Wack.
saying? So it's like, I don't
even get
know.
Wack, no, he's a funny old nigga.
By the way, y'all want to laugh
at
at the interview? Listen to when Wack and Doughboy was going back and forth, bro. That is
Don't
the one
boy from Ohio. He was on what's the name of that damn Clubhouse.
yeah.
Right
Clubhouse
now,
still
only
a
nigga that
thing.
use
That
the
nigga said,
Clubhouse.
what's up with you and Pluto? He said, nigga, don't come here and check me. He said, fuck you and fuck Pluto. That's how we talk about. And then Doughboy said, oh yeah, now we talking my language.
Clubhouse. I'm mad Clubhouse is still
Niggas
going,
is
bro.
Stupid, bro.
Niggas is still
I'm
on
really
Clubhouse.
shocked that Clubhouse
niggas
is still
is.
going, bro. Just to be on there talking shit to each other.
Just in the chat room screaming at each
You
other.
don't think it's police niggas in there recording like, oh,
They
man,
are.
this is so easy.
Who said something? What
This is so light.
what's his name? Al from New Jersey.
Yeah.
Like, yo, they got all that shit on the joint. They got you tracking on that shit.
He said that the nigga in the clubhouse he talking, Doughboy telling him, he was like, bro, I'm not about to talk no gangster. She said, bro, I'm in LA right now. He said, hit my jacket. He said, I'm gonna send you my number. He was like, nah, man, fuck you. He said, bro, you keep screaming, I'm gonna send you my number. He's like, nigga, I'm gonna send you my number. Stop screaming on the joint. No, that shit had me in tears. 'Cause Wack was just getting
Internet
mad
is the
and
worst
mad.
thing to happen to street niggas, bro.
Huh?
Yes.
Internet is the worst thing to happen to street
Yes,
niggas.
dog.
Especially when the internet birthed a lot of these shit.
It's the worst thing to happen to
worst,
these niggas, bro.
Nah, for sure.
It's the
Nah,
worst
that's a good
possible
point, though.
thing, bro.
That's
It's
a good point,
disgusting, disgusting activity. Shit you never thought you'd see. It's like everyday occurrence at this point, bro. I'm sick of it, bro.
That's why I think we gotta adjust. Like when y'all do these things about talking about people in the past, and you gotta make an adjustment because social media changed a lot of stuff. Things that I think
No,
it's.
niggas are disrespectful. To
I'd even say it's harder now to be a musician, right? Because do you remember back? You know what streaming killed for me that I'm mad that it took away from me. You remember sometimes you used to have to when you used to buy an album, a hard copy album, and you might not even like it on the first 2 listens sometimes, but you
had
really
to
had
listen
to
to it.
sit with it because
Because
you
you
had
bought it.
You bought it. You had to sit with it and learn. Bro, nothing gets a second chance now. If I'm not in a 5 chance, boom, I'm going to listen to another album to cleanse
Master
my palate.
P, I want my money back from that TRU album, bro. I want my fucking money back, bro.
Question. Did
I
you
want
ever-
my fucking
did you
money
ever hear a
back.
bad album and still play it because that's
Yes.
all you had? That was the newest. Like it wasn't even good, but you just kept playing it.
And
that
then-
would never happen to me.
Master
bro.
P, you
That
scammed
would
me,
never
dog, with
happen
that
to me.
bad TRU
P was
album,
putting
bro.
out bad albums in that generation.
Huh?
P was putting out
Put
bad
out
albums.
horrible
in that time.
albums,
sure.
bro.
Recording though, they weren't recording as much as they do.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true. That's true.
Yeah.
We were actually listening to albums. You don't listen to albums. Like, I don't listen to albums.
Nigga listen the whole way through, fam.
Yeah, but even if you had to sit, bro, like I said, I remember a couple albums, like Cassidy's album. There's no way I should have played it that much, but I bought it, I had it, so
first
I continued to play
first
it. Like you know what I'm saying? It should have.
That shit
What
did
I'm saying is
numbers,
today,
bro.
if that would have dropped today, I never would have made it through the whole album, ever.
Cass, we was
Ever.
talking about who
And it
niggas
wasn't a bad
failed.
album, but I wouldn't have known
Cassidy's
that.
number 1 on that list.
On what list?
On that niggas who failed.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
didn't draw.
Yeah, Cassidy. Yeah,
He had the momentum.
yeah he did.
He had.
Like
he had
Cassidy's the problem.
The
with
chicks was liking him.
The girls was like he
He was
had-
rapping.
He was really rapping. He just.
He was in hotels with R. Kelly. God knows what they was doing.
my man had a full mask on.
And he
That's
still. And Cassidy still think he's a superstar.
He got into the
this shit
accident?
is wild, bro. Yeah.
The Swiss Beats, him and Swiss Beats had it falling out.
He had some legal shit too.
Legal,
He
it
had
was
that little-
over.
that
Then he
murder
caught a
shit, that murder
case.
shit.
Yeah, he had that.
It was
that
over
murder
with.
case, yeah,
It was a
over that.
wrap after that point. Then he just never changed his big jeans.
Well, that's what I'm saying. All right, so you asked me about the first album right now. I would tell you it's a decent album. If you asked me about if that dropped today,
Oh, yeah.
I never would have made it through the album because I just wouldn't have like I'd be like, dog, I'm going to something
There's
else.
too many
Like,
hurdles in
It's too
between,
many.
bro.
Like I wouldn't have like
Too many
you know what I'm
peaks
saying?
and valleys in
But I
that
listened to that joint way more than I should have. Probably played it like 20 times because I had it. It was there. I was like, all right,
Fuck
it's
it.
new and played in my Walkman. That
Walkman.
Yeah, artists
Yo,
don't get that.
niggas
type
was
of,
putting Walkmans putting the whole CD player in their pocket. That's crazy as shit.
I used to
You
wear-
needed big jeans for
Yeah,
that era.
You ever be doing something and the joint fall out and then the CD just go like scraping across the
Shit roll down the street. You
Yeah, make sure. Shit like
you
that,
needed big jeans for that
Yo,
era, bro.
yeah,
Skinny
nah.
jeans wouldn't work with a Walkman.
Nah, those are the errors, bro.
The music player go with the size of the clothing, bro.
Yeah, nah.
It's like
I
synonymous.
miss
man.
iPods, bro. That's what I really miss.
Zune. So niggas had the.
I never had no.
What's the
fucking
other joint? What's the other joint niggas used to have, dog?
I
It was
didn't have
Zune.
that shit.
It was the other MP3
Zoom is so
player,
off
bro.
brand to me. I just refuse, bro.
Zoom is so fucking. Zooms
can't
are like
remember
fucking
what's the other joint.
Android.
Which is crazy
phones.
because it played the music just like everything else
Yes.
played it. But it's like,
Zooms are Android phones,
no
bro.
bullshit.
Like you poor, bro. You couldn't like get that 170 to get that iPad.
Everybody has an Android across the world, bro. They way more popular than iPhones, bro.
Why
Like,
not?
across the
What are you
world.
talking about?
Across the world.
mean
They're-
outside of
dude,
America?
no.
in the world,
No, you're
they're way
not.
more popular than
Oh,
iPhones.
okay.
They're not. No,
I'm just
they're
saying,
not.
like, we be shit on iPhones, and I be doing it too. But
Do
like,
you know he get? Do you know
they're
Tim
way
Cook
more
get $1
popular
billion
for
a
it.
week? Like, do
telling
your
you, bro.
research on fucking Tim Cook. You
So
got
look,
Tim fucked
I'm
up.
not saying he not getting
Tim about to
bread.
drop the iPhone 17.
But look at the numbers.
All these phones suck.
Bruh,
man,
we
bro.
in one of the smallest continents. Like,
Yeah.
the country that-
Dog, I gotta get a new version of this shit in the next 2 years. Tim is not playing. I'm dropping 20 versions of the iPhones. Getting the
But there's a
15.
lot of shit that's popular overseas that we don't give a fuck about. So it's like, all right, I guess. But
Who the fuck overseas is using the green? Nah,
Bro, listen,
bro.
listen.
nah, Barbados is jam packed with
Everybody,
I just
bro.
thought think about it.
Everybody,
jam-packed
bro.
with droids, bro.
Listen, it
Like,
says
oh, that's
Android
hating that
continues
shit.
to reign in the global market
What
with
source you getting this from?
70.89% of the market share.
What
I can believe
sources
that.
you're getting this from?
Bro, I'm telling it's everywhere. Go look. I promise you.
Also,
It's
I
not-
see niggas
it's
like
not
to
from
use-
the
like to
Verge
use
source.
droids.
Go look at
iPhone
it.
do
bro.
a trilly. He made a trilly.
Go
bro,
look.
honestly-
I promise you, fam.
Honestly,
That's because iPhone users are loyal.
no, I'm
No,
not. I'm not being
it's
don't go the
it's
other way.
It's everything that
If
comes
it's
with
not
the
America, who really
iPhone.
gives a fuck?
And the price point.
Affordable options.
No, it's
Yeah,
no,
everybody
no,
can
no,
afford
no.
an Android
It's the
'cause they're
accessory,
cheaper.
bro. You could get a no. It's the accessory.
I'm saying
Apple is the greatest accessory ever.
Androids are more accessible to everybody across the world because
they cheap.
iPhones are expensive as fuck.
Yeah, Barbados. That's what's
If you
stopping
don't have a
Barbados.
plan,
They
if
shit-
you're not- if
them
you-
shits is jacked. Like shit costs more over there. So
What?
like, an iPhone
Expensive
is
as shit.
ridiculous.
Yeah, that,
So like, niggas ain't buying that. They like, bro, I just need a phone.
Not
bro.
to
I
be
don't
ignorant
need-
though, but outside, like, who gives a fuck?
Stop it, yo.
Nah, I mean, I don't mean to be like,
As
who
a
really
nigga who
like.
not from here, you can't don't do that,
don't do
bro.
that, bro.
No, I'm
Don't do
saying
that,
like
bro.
in
Don't
the
do that, bro.
context of like, in the context of like, for instance, right? I mean it like this. Let's say droids is super cool in Barbados. I can't come here and pull out a droid and y'all pub like, John, you got a droid?
Here,
like,
though.
nigga, these just popping back. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, you can't do that here,
can't
but
do
you can do
that.
that anywhere else.
That's
though.
my, but that's
Can't
my
wear
point.
playlist shoes on the basketball court.
We live here though. That's my point.
Yeah,
So
you
it
Wearing
don't-
them
it don't-
fucking
but that's-
Shaqs.
but it's a global
If you're
world.
hooping in Shaqs, you're going to get talked about.
You know what they wear in
it's a
Barbados?
global
You know
world
what shoe?
right
You
now.
know the shoes, the Kletas. That's popular down there.
That's
You
all
just-
they need,
I
bro.
can't wear that here and be like, hey, these joints popping back. Or you gonna be like, bro,
But you can do
put
that
some socks
anywhere
on.
else, bro.
Yeah, but like, I said, who
America
cares?
represents like 10% of the
I
world.
get it, but it's your life though. Still,
We
Yeah,
actually represent
absolutely.
30.
Like 10% of the whole world. Fam.
People from overseas want to come to America. I don't get
For
that.
sure, because they've been misled. But we can. That's neither here
Yeah,
nor
that's
there.
a different
So y'all got
worldwide
anything else? We
fucking-
can.
Oh yeah, man, Gilly, we love you, Gilly.
Oh,
I'm sorry that happened, Gilly.
Yeah.
God, Gilly, I'm so sorry.
Rest
that
in
happened.
peace.
God
man.
bless you, Gilly.
Losing
We
your
love
kid
you,
is
Gilly.
crazy, bro.
We love you, Gilly. Philly, y'all terrible, bro. Y'all super terrible, bro.
Nigga made a video next day, son.
Yeah, I don't even want to get into it, but Gilly, we love you, Gilly.
Wild as shit. We appreciate y'all listening, man. It's the most unknown podcast.
hey, how do you that?
Got shot. Triple shooting. He the only one that died. 3 niggas got injured. He died.